Many people in the world have been reading my poems and novels. Some of those people read it in front of swimming pools. Some people read it in living rooms. On bed before they go to sleep. In kitchens. There is a girl in the United States. She loves reading it every day. I think her name is Basmah. People read my novels and poems everywhere. Do you know who I am? Let me tell you who I am. First of all, I'm glad that who I am, and I don't want to be anyone else. Yes, because I'm Ahlam Mosteghanemi. I was born on April 13th, 1953 in Tunis. My father, Mohammed El-Sharif, was wanted by the French government for his involvement in the Algerian Liberation War. In 1962, Algeria gained its independence. My family returned to Algiers, where my father took on a major role in first independent Algerian government, and I attended the first Arabic school in the country. My classmates and I were among the first Algerians to be educated in Arabic rather than French. In 1970, I worked as a daily poetry show host on the national radio to help take care of my family. My father had been hospitalized for a nervous breakdown after an attempt coup. I had promised to help take care of my family. I was only 17 years at that time, and I was preparing for exams. I'm a contemporary Algerian poet and novelist. I'm also the most successful Arabic writer. My experiences as the daughter of a French teacher turned Algerian liberation fighter shaped my vision and provided inspiration for my writing. As one of the first students in the new Arabic schools in independent Algeria, I put tremendous value in being able to write and express myself freely in Arabic. When my father was unable to provide for my family, I decided to take care of my family. But my father was against my working. He wanted me to study Arabic. That's what he had fought for. Somehow I managed to do both. I was first noticed for my bold Arabic poetry, which I had, until then, always belonged to Algerian men. As my boldness was expressed in Arabic, it sent a shock wave through the Algerian writing community. I was eventually forced to do my graduate studies abroad. I gracefully made the switch from poetry to novels over many years. When I finally released my first novel, it became an instant bestseller in the Arabic world, as did my next 4 novels. My novels have universal appeal. My collection of poems on the harbor of time shocked the newly independent Algerian society. An Algerian woman was not only writing poetry in Arabic, I was freely sharing my thoughts and ideas on subjects such as women's rights and romance. Also, my novels have been translated into several languages as well as incorporated into the curricula of secondary schools and universities around the world. And when people ask me why I switched from poetry to novels, I always said, when we lose a love, one writes a poem, when we lose our homeland. One writes a novel. From LCC 5D class Ahlam Mosteghanemi.